speed, power, accuracy, determination, honor, courage in the face of defeat. Not many have what it takes to be the best. Not many have it in themselves to dedicate their lives to be the best. But then not many people, not many, are like Charlie Z. Now, not many people know about Charlie, which came as quite a surprise to me considering this man's long list of wins, which include, but are not limited to, a win record of 220-0 in the Underground Boxing Federation, beating Floyd Mayweather Sr. in a fair boxing match, knocking out Deontay Wilder, beating up multiple Marines and MMA fighters, and this is really just the tip of the iceberg for this esteemed fighter. Jokes aside, this man clearly has some serious mental health issues. He has anger management problems, and he probably shouldn't be allowed to walk about going into gyms trying to start fights with people. Now, what he does do, and I'll show this to you in a second, is he will walk into a local gym, ask someone boxing there for a light sparring session, and as soon as their gloves are on, he will throw some serious punches when they aren't expecting it, and that is just infuriating to watch. Like, it really is just nasty. So let's go ahead and jump in there and have a look at some of this boxing. Okay, so here you can see this guy doesn't have a clue what's going on. He's trying to ask what's happening. He doesn't want to tell him. This is what he does. He'll do that. So look, he touches gloves and boom, throws a punch straight away.
Bro, what you got going? I know it. Hey, I didn't know. I thought he was yeah.
Now, no one's happy about this, and this is what he does. No one really throws back. He gets someone in, doesn't tell him what's going on. As soon as they're in, boom, straight punches to the face. I mean, if that doesn't boil your blood, I don't know what will. So he gets the gloves on. He looks confused. And there you go, straight punches to the chops for no reason. This guy doesn't want to fight. And look at the smug fucking look in his face as well. He genuinely thinks he's a badass boxer. This guy, again, he's a martial arts expert, or MMA fighter. Straight punches to the face. He's not trying to spar. That guy, he's trying to be a dickhead. I mean, it really does just make the blood boil. Like I said, it seems like almost all of these guys have no idea what is going on. They've been told that they're going to have a friendly, light sparring match, and then this psycho starts swinging heavy punches straight to their face. No matter how good a fighter you are, no matter how used you are to fighting, if you're expecting a friendly match with someone you've never met before, who doesn't look that intimidating, and then they immediately start throwing a bunch of punches to your face, you're not going to be able to defend yourself too well, and that's just a matter of fact. So I think that's what's so annoying about this. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh, if that were me, I'd have knocked him out straight away because I'm so strong. Well, luckily, some people have. So let's take a look at some of the people and some of the times when people weren't willing to put up with this bullshit. But before we do, if you have enjoyed this video or enjoy the rest of it, please be sure to press that like and subscribe button. It won't take you a second, and it will make a huge difference for me and my ability to keep making these videos. Also, be sure to leave a comment about what you think of Charlie below. Do you find his behaviour funny, or do you just feel sorry for him? Please be sure to let me know. To begin, I wanted to have a look at when Wilder beat the shit out of him. Now, at first, this fight might seem a little bit harsh and over the top, but it turns out that Charlie had been calling out and harassing Wilder for weeks. He didn't get a response, and then so he started talking about harming Wilder's daughters and his wife. So if that isn't a good enough reason to enjoy this, then I don't know what is really. So this is Charlie calling him out. He calls him up through his personal number. I don't know how he got that, but starts calling him out, abusing him. So that's the sparring. He just straight down every time. Now this is a professional boxer. Now that he's not able to just swing random punches and bitch out, it's a completely different story. Wilder is reasonably pissed off. You know, you can understand why. See, fucking hell. Bang, straight to the face. I mean, if that isn't enough to satisfy you, I don't know what is. You need to add that to one of those try not to be satisfied challenges. Because it is so good to see him finally getting hit. Okay, so now we're looking at his fight versus Mayweather Sr. Now, bear in mind that Mayweather Sr. is a 61-year-old man, and, you know, Charlie again comes in early throwing punches that he wasn't expecting because he said friendly sparring match, so they start going at it anyway. So yeah, Mayweather Sr., he gets him up against the ropes, Charlie backs out, as he does in almost every real fight, and that's when Mayweather turns his back. And Charlie sucker punches him in the face. And this does not go his way because, you know, obviously that wasn't going to go down and someone starts beating the shit out of him. And then, you know, it doesn't go much further than that. So in this clip, we see someone who was actually paid to train Charlie up, and he asked for a light sparring match, got in and started doing that. And the trainer just put him straight in a headlock and, you know, just choked him out. There's nothing he could do. The funny thing about this was he had trained with him for about 5 days before this happened. And after this, apparently his mum came in a few weeks later and asked for a refund because apparently they couldn't afford it, which is just hilarious. I mean, he's trying to be nice, but I mean, he wants to snap his neck. Look at the size of these fuckers. It's not even a competition. All of this aggression, it can't be all that defines this man, this machine. He has to have a sensitive side, and he does. He has a very sensitive, sensual side for his lover, for his mistress. But who is this woman? Who is this woman deserving of such a warrior, such a being that is so far above everyone else? Well, that is Kim Kardashian.
What happened? Yeah, they're red.
And he's bought her shoes.
See, I told you, Kim, you mean everything to me. Alright, when you come back from Miami, give me your home address and I'll come see you. I will.
Now, if that isn't just the strangest thing to hear, I mean, he is definitely going to be... I mean, I'm expecting Tom Hansen to come out from behind that door and arrest him any second now, because this motherfucker is strange. I mean, I've looked into this guy a lot, and I have to say, I honestly have no idea whether he's genuinely a troll or if he is just insane and needs help. I think he is walking the line somewhere down the middle between the two. Now, my big problem is that I don't care if someone wants to act the big man, and I don't care if someone wants to think in his head he is the best fighter of all time. The big issue is when someone starts assaulting people and hurting them in public, or threatening people's families and loved ones, because that's when it stops being funny. And that's when it can get dangerous, not for him but for other people. If he were to hit someone, especially an old man, when they're not expecting it in the wrong time, it can easily kill someone. If they fall the wrong way, if they get pressure to their head, there is a lot of issues around that, and it will stop being funny when someone gets seriously hurt. And if someone is to get seriously hurt, I would hope that it was him above anyone else, but obviously that's never the way stuff like that goes. But yeah, let me know what you thought about that in the comments down below. Have you ever seen someone get sucker punched? Leave that experience below. Maybe I'll make a video on that too. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on Totally Pointless. Bye bye.
Let him go.